Now, I read this quote online that said, to play a wrong note is insignificant, but to play without passion is inexcusable. Now, this is of course right before Alan Poor threw his coat back, before pulling off a posture worse than Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
It all began on the day of my actual birth. Both of my parents failed to show up.
Now, if you search on Google what a pianist is, it'll tell you that it's a musician who plays the piano. And while that's the same thing as saying the sky is blue, what you may not have considered is that not all pianists are built the same. And just like a Fresh and Fit podcast introducing more and more delusional women.
Attractive?
Yeah.
Successful?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think is more rare, him or you?
Some people were just not meant to play certain instruments.
Level 1, atrocity.
You should not be touching the piano. Now, at this level, you aren't purposely trying to play the instrument, instead leaning more towards damaging the instrument and thinking that the more noise you make, the better you are. Tempo is non-existent, dynamics is an afterthought, and power is at an all-time high. You play the piano like you accelerate in a Honda Civic. Now, I'm genuinely convinced that the people at this level are single-handedly responsible for the state that all public pianos are in. Now, this is the sole reason why there's a grand piano in a girls' dorm, while you see someone trying to run a pool stick to the keys in the boys' dorm. Now, at this point, you basically have two options. You're either at day 0 of learning the instrument, or you're named Stephen Ridley or Mark Bosserman.
Level 2, subpar.
Now, beginners learning the instrument for a few weeks or months are normally at this level. The playing is, well, it's not great. And while Sam Sulek is disappointed at his physique 6 weeks out from his show, this is about the same thing as 2016 Nikocado Avocado saying he's 2 decades out from Mr. Olympia. Now, if you're in university, you'll see a lot of these gremlins pop out at night, trying to practice a song originally set at 112 BPM at an astounding 40 BPM. Now, at this point, there is a brief semblance of what we can consider music that is happening. It's not complete rubbish, but it's pretty damn close. Now, some pianists at this level include most viewers watching this video, or anyone who owns an electric keyboard. Buddy, you are not winning the Chopin competition by using something powered by a AA battery.
The stronger, lasts longer. Energizer Max.
Level 3, tolerable.
I like it, but not a lot. I don't like it.
Now, tolerable is in fact not the chocolate brand that you cannot break with your hands. Now, that is of course Toblerone, but playing piano at this stage means people no longer look at you in an irritated way before doing whatever meaningless task they were doing before. For example, if you're sitting in a college lounge area, if someone at this level tries to play the disheveled piano that was previously destroyed by level 1, there would almost be no general reaction. Now, this is of course due to 2 primary reasons. Now, the first is that the student weighed the pros and cons of looking up to see who's the one that's actually playing, like Doctor Strange, and decided that the 3 seconds of physical exertion was not worth it. Now, the second reason is of course that they're paralyzed.
Hey, yo, I'm head out. Wait, you can walk?
Now, the technique at this point has greatly improved from the stinking pile of cow shit that was level 2, but not quite enough to garner positive reactions from high-level pianists. Now, some pianists at this level include Jan Tiersen, who is most known for the theme of Amélie, an incredibly famous French theme, yet most of his pieces can be described as elevator music. And of course, teetering on the edge of level 4 is Alan Poor.
I just composed this melody, it's stuck in my head now. It goes like bah. No, 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 no.
Level 4, satisfactory.
Not bad, but not good. Yeah.
Now, probably at this level, we have reached a point where the playing crosses into the realm of enjoyable, and for non-pianists even to be considered pretty good. But the reason that this level is named satisfactory is that compared to the other levels, these pianists are one-dimensional, lack overall complexity, and basically tries to please the general public as the main goal. Now, don't get me wrong, the technique is all there, but this is like playing Elixir golem in top ladder. That shit is not gonna fly. Now some notable examples at this level include Ludovico Einaudi and Yuruma, two extremely popular pianists but seen as the equivalent of portraying yourself as a model for Vogue when all you did was snap a selfie.
Level 5, impressive.
That's pretty good.
Now we are cooking. Now at this level, there's no doubt of someone's talent on the piano, regardless of social media presence or not, from both an amateur and professional perspective. Now behind the gaslighting of the audience and the absolutely wicked facial expressions lies some of the most impressive raw talent that may not be fully realized. Now to anyone listening, the difficulty and complexity of these pieces has reached a genuine level of interest amongst the audience. People sitting around drinking their coffee or playing Clash Royale will gladly forfeit their entire match just to have their attention on these people. And these pianists are remarkably rare, oftentimes breaking the boundary between playing as a hobby and as a profession. Now these pianists are either elite level students in some of the greatest conservatories in the world, or most likely have participated in one or more national or international competitions, and perhaps even won some. And so to spawn one of them in the wild is with great difficulty, knowing the years and years of practice that has taken them to reach this point. Now this is not to say that these pianists have reached their full potential, but simply do not have the sheer decades of experience that the next level people have. Now some pianists at this level include Tianya Liu, Alexandra Dovgin, and as much as I glaze this person, unfortunately Hayata Samino!
Level 6, exceptional.
Now, we have nearly reached the pinnacle of the instrument. We have left behind many pianists on our journey, some friends, and some people that should have never been here. Now, at this level, you're either here by sheer talent that only 1 in a million has unlocked, or you have decades of experience performing with some of the greatest orchestras in the world. Now, most professional pianists, not Alan Poor Glazers, would gladly recognize these individuals as some of the greatest to ever do it. Now, with the previous rules in place, there's a very rare exception of a 21-year-old Yu Chan Lim being the youngest person ever to win the Van Kilburn International Piano Competition, and Cho San-jin the gold medalist at the 2015 Chopin competition, widely regarded as this generation's leading pianist. Now, some other notable names include Lang Lang, Evgeny Kissin, and Nikolai Lugansky, and of course Kanye West.
Oh God, everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was, a guy.
Level 7, virtuoso.
How do you like your new haircut?
It's pretty good. I like it.
Now, the English word for virtuoso first derives from Italian, with the root coming from Latin, translating to excellence, skill, and virtuous. And so for you to claim the title of virtuoso is like maxing out a level 16 deck with the currency of Zimbabwe. That shit will never happen.
1 million Zimbabwe dollars. But they also have 10 million Zimbabwe dollars, 50 million.
However, these individuals have undoubtedly earned the title of virtuoso pianist from extraordinary technical mastery of speed, precision, and endurance, as well as transcending the instrument through emotions and musicality. Now, most of these people have regularly toured around the world, with one or more feats of near impossibility, such as Yuja Wong's Rachmaninoff Marathon. Now, the facial expressions that might have been fake for the judges before when they're merely trying not to be homeless are now real, sinking their entire mind into the performance and sometimes even shedding a tear like me looking at Popeye's prices when they have a 50% discount. Now, the pianists at this level include Yuja Wong, Mitsuko Yoshida, Marc-André Hamelin, Danil Trivanov,
and very special guest, Soldier Boy. Fab 5 ready.
Level 8, super virtuoso.
Deal me out this hand, Jason. I'm about to bust.
Now, not even on the same planet anymore, super virtuosos are not only some of the greatest talent to ever come across the piano, but a few who laid the composition foundation to what many pianists today spend their 8 hours a day every single day playing. Now, these people are solely responsible for the rampant unemployment in the pursuit to become like them, having pushed the limits of what is even humanly possible. Now, the sheer speed, dexterity, dexterity, endurance is what most people imagine themselves to look like before absolutely getting humbled by a fucking trill. Now forget playing around the world, there are entire events and competitions named after some of these individuals in honor of their complete mastery of the instrument. Now these super virtuosos include Argerich, Horowitz, Rachmaninoff, Rubinstein, Paulini, Pogačalić, and more names that I simply cannot fit into this segment. Yeah, did you enjoy that video? Want to see more? Please consider liking the video as we're aiming for 3 likes. Yeah, 100K, let's get it, huh?